Hey, what's good with y'all? It's your boy Nurse Akeem, and today we're diving into a really important topic. What exactly is a licensed practical nurse? If you're thinking about it, you thinking about getting into a career, or you just curious about what LPNs do, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you'll know what a licensed practical nurse is, what they do on a daily basis, how much they make, and how they fit into the healthcare system. So, let's jump right in. What's an LPN? Let's start with the basics. LPN is a healthcare professional who provides basic nursing under the supervision of the registered nurses and doctors. You can find LPNs working in hospitals, nursing homes, clinics, and even some home healthcare settings. LPNs practically play a crucial role in every patient's care. They handle everything from vital signs like blood pressure, pulse, and temperature to administering medications and dressing wounds. And I believe in Florida they hang blood in Florida, I believe. Might have to fact check me on that. LPNs are often the first point of contact for the patients, ensuring they receive the attention and care they need. So what does an LPN do? Let's talk about the day-to-day responsibilities of an LPN. Their duties include taking and recording vital signs, assisting patients with personal hygiene like bathing and dressing, administering medications, or providing room care. Depending on where they work, LPNs might also help with feeding patients or assisting with mobility. One of the key roles of an LPN is monitoring patients' health. They are constantly observing and reporting any changes in the patient's condition to the supervising registered nurse and or doctor. This helps ensure that any necessary adjustments in care can be made quickly. So if you're considering becoming an LPN, expect to be very busy and hands-on with patient care every day. Education and training. Now let's talk about what it takes to become an LPN. The great thing about this career is that it doesn't take long to get started. Most LPN programs can be completed in give or take about a year and a half. And you can take these programs at community colleges, vocational schools, and even some hospitals. After finishing the program, the next step is to obtain your license from your state board of nursing. Each state has its own requirement, so you'll need to check with your specific regulations where you want to work. This is where the Nurse Leisure Compact comes into play. The Nurse Leisure Compact also allows practical nurses who are licensed in one compact state to practice in another compact state without needing to gain additional license. Like I have mine in Georgia, I can drive right on down to Florida, no big deal. So this means more job opportunities and flexibility for licensed practical nurses, especially if you're reconsidering relocating or working in multiple states. So, salary, job outlook. Let's talk about that cheese, that's the most important thing, besides patient care. How much do licensed practical nurses make? The average salary for a licensed practical nurse in the United States is around $48,000 per year. Of course, that number can vary depending on where you live and where you work. If you're in a big city or area with a high demand for nurses, you might earn more. Or you might find that big boy contract and earn just as much as a nurse and or a NP. The job outlook for LPN is real strong with an aging population and an increasing need for healthcare services. The demand for LPNs is expected to grow. LPNs are especially needed in long-term care facilities, nursing homes, and home healthcare settings. If your job security is important to you, becoming a licensed practical nurse could be a smart choice. So what's the difference between an LPN and an RN? So now let's clear up some common questions. What's the difference between an LPN or RN? The biggest difference comes down to education and scope of practice. LPN typically complete training in about a year and a half, while registered nurses usually require 2 to 4 year degrees. Registered nurses also have a broader scope of practice, meaning they can take on more responsibilities like creating patient care plans, performing diagnostic tests, and administering treatments. The LPN might not be allowed to do so, depending on the state. But listen, don't make no mistake, both the LPN and the RN are crucial to the healthcare team. They work together by providing the best care possible. Is becoming an LPN the right path for you? If you're looking on starting a new career quickly and you want to get hands-on experience right away, becoming an LPN is a fabulous option. Whether you see it as a long-term goal or you see it as a stepping stone in becoming a registered nurse, LPNs are essential in healthcare. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you're thinking about becoming an LPN or you already an LPN. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.